We're going to do something similar to what we did last Thursday. We're going to do a 15-minute upper body, shoulder, neck, tight fix workout. This is going to be especially great if you've been sat at your desks all morning. It's a good one to save. I'm going to upload it later onto the channel so you can watch it again then. So let's start, guys. We're going to do a workout that's really good fix for tight shoulders and neck, painful upper bodies, that kind of crunchy feel that you get when you're sat at the desk all day. So let's start, guys. We're going to do some wrist circles. 2, 3. Let's do 10 of these. And what this is doing is just starting to pump blood from the end of the limb all the way up. Okay, that's probably more than 10. Let's go back the other way. I've spread my fingers out nice and wide here. I'm just circling the wrist, and I can feel it a little bit. I can start to feel it in the forearm, but that's a good thing. Like I said, this is the blood starting to pump from the end of the limb all the way up. Okay, cool. So next up, we're going to go into shoulders. So keep these shoulder circles as big as possible. And you can move the chest as well as you do this. Okay, all the way up, round and back. All the way up, round and back. So let's keep going. Nice big shoulder circles. We're going to do 5 more of these. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's go back the other way now. Roughly about 10 times. And again, if you want to move the chest with it as well, a little bit of movement in the upper body, that's a good idea. Okay, let's do about 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, so let's just turn the head gently over the shoulder, and then back into the middle, and then the other way, back into the middle, and again over the shoulder, back into the middle, and then the other way, back into the middle. Okay, next up we're going to do some shoulder shrugs. So this is where you're just going to pick the shoulders all the way up to the ears, and then all the way down, all the way up, and then down. So this is pumping now very nicely into the upper trapezius, upper middle back. That's starting to work here. Okay, let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, nice. Just give the hands a quick little shake, and then we're going to move on. The next exercise I'm going to do with these 1 kilo weights, yeah, they're just 1 kilos, they're super light, but if you haven't got anything, you can use some water bottles or just make a fist with the hand, and off we go. So we're going to go forwards, open, and then down. And again, forwards, open, down. Forwards, open, down. And forwards, open, down. And forwards, open, down. Keep going. Forwards, open, down. Let's do 2 more. Forwards, open, down. 1 more. Forwards, open, down. Let's go back the other way, guys. So we're going to go sideways, forwards, down. Sideways, forwards, down. Sideways, forwards, down. And sideways, forwards, down. Good. Sideways, forwards, down. Sideways, forwards, down. Good. 2 more. Sideways, forwards, down, and sideways, forwards, down. Okay, good. I can see I've got some messages coming in. I can never read them, unfortunately, when I do these live streams because I'm busy doing all the stuff. Anyway, let's 1 more time. Just turn the chin over the shoulder, into the middle, and the other way, into the middle. Let's do 2 more, over the shoulder, into the middle, and the other way, into the middle. Okay, I'm going to keep hold of these 1 kilos, and I'm probably going to regret it halfway through because it is going to really burn, But that burny feel that you get, that's the good stuff. That's the blood pumping nice and deep to the muscles. So let's do 10 circles each way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, gently down. We're going to do the same thing forwards. Okay, off we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so slowly down. Remember, this is to pump blood, to mobilize and to relax, tight neck and shoulders, guys. So let's this time look down to the floor, just dropping the chin and then looking forwards and then up to the ceiling and then forwards. Okay, 2 more, down to the floor and then forwards and then up to the ceiling and forwards. Okay, like I said, I'm doing these with 1 kilos. You don't need to have any kilos for it to be still really effective, but you can have 1 kilo, some water bottles, whatever you've got. So let's open. We're going to do 20 of these. Okay, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay, keep going, 11, 12, 13, keep breathing, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, I'm going to relax the arms down. Okay, so that's quite a good one at getting some blood around the shoulder blades into the middle back there. The next one we're going to do is specifically to pump the deltoid. Yep, so let's lift the arms up to here. Okay, and we're going to go shoulders up, shoulder blades down, shoulders up, shoulder blades down. We'll do 20 of these as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jesus, I'm dying, 11, that's just with 1 kilo, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to put these down now for the next exercises. Okay, so that's nicely pumped all around the shoulder joint, middle, upper back. I can feel it up into the neck as well. That's not in a bad way, that's just because a lot of the muscles that we're working out, they join in and up into the neck as well. So let's take the hands onto the top of the shoulder joint next, and we're going to do massive big elbow circles. This is where my right shoulder always clicks. I don't know if you can hear it. So don't worry about these kind of clicks and crunching noises. The only time you really want to worry about them is if they hurt, if they come with any discomfort. Okay, this is a great one at mobilizing the shoulder joint and getting a lot of movement in the middle back because the shoulder blades are moving heaps here as well. Okay, let's go back the other way and circling. Nice and big. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more 10. Okay, nice. Again, let's just turn the head gently over the shoulder, into the middle, and the other way, into the middle 2 more times. Over the shoulder, into the middle, and the other way, into the middle. All right, so now we've pumped. It's a great, really good time to mobilize. So for that, let's start by linking the fingers together and putting them behind the head. So let's lift one elbow up to the ceiling and then back into the middle, and then the other elbow up, back into the middle, Let's do 2 more. Elbow up, back into the middle, and the other one, back into the middle. Okay, I'm now going to keep my hips really facing forwards for this next one. So don't move the lower back, don't move the pelvis, and we're just going to open one elbow back, and then into the middle, and then the other elbow back, into the middle. Okay, 2 more, into the middle, and again, into the middle. Okay, next up, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together here, open the elbows, and look up to the ceiling, and then you're going to let the elbows come forwards, and we're just going to gently drop the chin. And again, inhaling, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the elbows and look up to the ceiling. And then exhaling, elbows forwards, drop the chin, a little upper body curve there. Okay, let's do that one more time. So opening the elbows, squeezing the shoulder blades together, looking up to the ceiling. And then elbows forwards, curving the upper body. And over you go. Okay, good. So the next exercise I'm going to do is with a flexi band. And you don't have to use a flexi band, by the way, guys. You can use like a pair of tights, anything with lycra on, or even just like a jumper. But flexi bands, sometimes they look like this, a nice big loop. Sometimes they look like that, kind of a fat bit of tagliatelle. Really doesn't matter, just something with a bit of give. And we're going to take the hands pretty wide to start. Let's try to keep the elbows, the arms really straight as we do this. So we're going to take the arms all the way up and then back. And again, all the way up and then forwards. And again, up and back. And again, up and forwards. Okay, so if that felt very easy, if you didn't really feel you were getting much of a stretch, just take the hands a little bit closer along the flexi band, not too much, and we'll do it again. So all the way up, and then back, and again up, and then forwards, and again up, and back, and one more up, and forwards. All right, so for the next one, whatever you're holding on to here, guys, towels, flexis, jumpers, let's take it in half, and you want to hold pretty much onto it, shoulder width apart. Okay, so for this one, we're going to take the arms all the way up, and here, can you see I've got my shoulders up to my ears. From here, I'm just going to slide the flexi behind the neck, and I'm going to push it all the way up again. Shoulders to ears, that means I've fully extended my shoulder joint. So let's just slide the flexi behind the neck and then all the way up. And again back and up. And again back and up. Let's do 5 more. And back a little bit quicker. Up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we'll take it all the way up and over. Okay, so we've been going for nearly 15 minutes. Everything's nicely pumped and then mobilized. Makes a little bit of strength, a little bit of sense even to do a quick stretch. So let's take a hand across the lower back, other arm up and over the top, fingers by the ears. And we're just going to go very gently over to the side here. I'm not pulling my head at all, just letting the hand rest gently by the ear. And if you relax the jaw, if you open the mouth a bit, that will help with the stretch down the side of the neck. Okay, let's come back into the middle and we'll just finish off by doing that on the other side. So hand across the lower back, other arm up and over the top, fingers by the ears. Gently over to the side. Relax the jaw. Feel the stretch running down the side of the neck. Okay, good, and all the way back into the middle. All right, guys, thanks for watching this short bite-sized stream. I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.